Hey guys, Rob out here, and I'm always in hotwater.com with a 1995 Aquasport Explorer 225 with a 2006 Suzuki, and 225 is what it should be. I got to walk to the back of the vessel. Overall, very interesting boat. Cuddy cabin, and yet also what they might call a sport fisherman. And I have actually sold this to the current owner that currently owns it, obviously. And he got it when the motor only had 30 hours on it a few years ago. Right now she hails with about 280 hours. And you know, this isn't my personal style of vessel, but then again, it grows on me every time I get inside of it, because it offers that fishing capability as well as that comfort on the water. I would assume great work boat, and at the same time also fishing and family fun. So I'm just going to give you guys just a quick walk through the vessel, as just to see, to avoid you having to pop in and wonder what you're dealing with here, and that's really the purpose of the video. So let me get right to it. 225 Suzuki 4-stroke, 280 hours, very well maintained. As far as the motor goes, this is only the second owner on the motor, and that's actually a brand new lower unit that was put on in October of 2016, and also just serviced in the last week Seastar, the steering seals. So as far as the exterior of the motor goes, you got a couple of nicks and scratches on the cowling itself, but that's just cosmetic. Now, in evaluating the trailer's in okay condition. It's not new, it's not falling apart, but at some point, you will, if you're going to be trailering the vessel consistently in and out of the water, you will need service at some point. A couple of brackets, and always you have to keep up your hubs and tires. The tires are in nice shape. So overall, I'd give the trailer a B-, C+, for the model year. But like I said, the tires are in nice shape, everything's overall pretty good, and I would feel confident with it going a long distance as far as traveling. The seller's simply selling just because he's moving to Florida, and where he's at, he wouldn't be able to really store this vessel one way or the other. As far as the exterior of the boat goes, the bottom paint's in okay shape, and you do see, I want to show you guys, you're going to have a couple of nicks and scratches on the paint. This must be anti-fouling, so you don't need to deal with it right now, but at some point in the near future you would probably want to get it repainted, especially if you're going to be keeping it in the water. And as you guys can see right here, up down on the bottom, you have some rub outs, and it looks like them coming on that trailer. So you might even want to adjust those bunks a little bit. So overall, she's being priced to sell. No one's trying to get top dollar for the boat. We're just calling it as we see it. Up here near the forward on starboard side, you can see the rub rails popping out a little bit, and you got a few nicks and scratches right here. The decal that was on here by previous owner obviously has been taken out, but you can still see the imprint of it. And overall, I don't really have any complaints on starboard side exterior of the vessel. She's just a good boat, turnkey, ready to get on the water. But like any boat, you put a few dollars into her as you go along. On port side, you are going to have a few cosmetics things. So be it. You got a little bit of cosmetic spider cracking, and up in this area right here, it looks like we did not get the fender out in time, and I would definitely put some Marine Tex or something on that, and just sand it down, and you won't notice a difference. Brand new fuel vent, brand new fuel sending gauge, and also brand new gauge up on the helm itself for the fuel. So overall, you're going to have a few cosmetic issues you're going to want to deal with. Depending on your use of the boat, she's not going to be the prettiest boat in the world, but she is definitely going to do the job for you. And I've been on it a few times. The 225 pushes it pretty good. She's not a speed demon, but that's really not the purpose of this particular vessel. I'm just going to give a quick walkthrough. Overall, your side bolsters are in pretty nice shape. still in the same condition as they were a few years ago. The Bimini top is actually new. There's actually another frame that goes with this as well if you want it. And it is, but the canvas would need to be replaced. You got one, what do you need the other one for? Plenty of storage up mid-deck. And as far as the upholstery goes, you know, on the helm and passenger, you know, you do have some little bit, well, not a little bit, but that would have to be redone, or just get a new cushion and save yourself the headache. Overall, as you can see right here, this would be the Garmin in this spot, a Garmin EchoMap 44DV, which would be included, and that was purchased also within the last year. I want to show you guys right here. It looks like this piece had come off. You know, overall, you know, it's a decent boat. She's a workhorse. Interior cabin's in good shape, you know, as much as you'd expect. Obviously, that bracket there for the stereo system would need to be replaced. I don't think there's a working stereo in here. And here's VHF, and it does work as well. So, you know, you got a couple of bucks you can put into the boat, but she's being, you know, sold at a price that's easily attainable. You know, to kind of put it in. She's not a project boat in any which way, shape, or form. But let's just pop back here. You got some deep cooler boxes, and now when you get into the fishing aspect, as you guys can see, you got your comfort forward in your helm area, plenty of covering with the Bimini, and then fishing on the deck, you got plenty of room, and you got a real nice fish box here, and a real nice live well with aerator. And let's just take a quick pop in here. I see raw water washdown right there. One battery is new, I think within, it was dated 12/16 if I remember, and the other one's about a year older. Marine water fuel separator looks good, but once again, every, you know, 50 hours you want to spin that just to be sure. And moving forward up here, this is real nice. So you get a, you know, there's a lot of comfort on this boat, as well as some fishing. So personally, me, you know, I would take, you know, if you're gonna anchor up, if possible, you take a little nap while you're at it. So 1995 Aquasport Explorer. Oh, you know, cramp is killing me. Okay. 1995 Aquasport Explorer, 2006 Suzuki 225 4-stroke, 280 hours, new lower unit, new fuel sending gauge, new gauge itself, new fuel vent, trailers in, you know, C+, B- at best. I'll call it C+, or just a solid C. Let's just keep that simple. Exterior of the vessel, you could use, got a few cosmetic things. She's got a nice bunch of little goodies that are going to go. They're stored up in the cuddy cabin area. And, you know, a newer Garmin within the last year. EchoMap 44DV. So overall, that'll about do it. Rob out here, and I'm always in hotwater.com. About as honest as a walkthrough as I can give you on this 1995 Aquasport Explorer. Let's just get her moved out and moved into somebody that's going to, you know, be able to use the boat before she ends up sitting here forever. Rob, and I'm always in hotwater.com, signing off, wishing you guys a great and safe boating year. Oh, yeah. 2 bilge pumps. I should have it on the site. One bilge is working, one isn't. You know, most guys will run with just one, but if you want to replace the other one. And that was about it, what I wanted to make sure you knew. Anyway, let's put her under contract, let's get her to the water, and let's see what she can do. Rob at I'm always in hotwater.com on May the 8th, signing off. Wishing you guys a great and safe day.